So I think this one might be a fail. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everybody. This is Earthly Jewels Boutique here with another resin video. And today I've already actually poured my resin here. I did 8 ounces. I thought I'd revisit the flower coasters. So here I have 4 flower coasters, and I haven't done this in quite a while. I have been doing more kind of like molds of little animals and things, trinkets and jars and stuff like that, but only because I think the flower coasters are a little bit more advanced, and we'll see if I've learned anything about the resin. I'm still using the same kind of resin. It's called Nasubi, and I really like this resin. I haven't tried too much of the others, but if you want to give it a try, I will link it in the description. I'm going to put, well, these molds I got from Temu. I believe I got it from Temu. And I like to put it in this white tray just so that it's, oh, it won't fit. Just so that it is easier to transport. And I have another one there, which I'll get in a minute. But I am mixing this resin. It's only been about like a minute, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and mix this up and get all my pigments and alcohol inks prepared. I'm just going with the flow. I don't have anything planned quite yet this morning, but one of the things I'm thinking of is maybe like a geode. It seems like it's one of the easier techniques to do with these flower coasters, and you just kind of pour it in the middle, like different colors, and let it spread to the edges. So this might be a lot of resin for these molds. I like to do them kind of not too thick, but we'll see how it goes. Let me mix this up and I will be back when I'm ready to do the pigments. Okay, so I am back and I picked out 1, 2, 3. I have here 3, so I'm going to set that aside. 3 colors. I have the purplish red, the purple, and then a peach color. So I believe these, I have not used these yet. This is by Roy Zifar. I may have used it before, but let me see if they're, yep, so I don't have a hole on that yet, so I'm going to puncture something. I think it comes with a pin. This one looks like I've used it before. Purple is one of my favorite colors to work with. And that is peach. So let me grab the pin. I'm hoping it's still here. Oh yes, it is. Very good. So it came with this little pin to poke a hole in it, which makes it a lot easier to work with. And I'm grabbing just this wet wipe. Hopefully it's not going to go splattering. Just kind of poke it through like that. And that worked. And clean this off. And purplish red, let me give it a shake. Without this pin, it's a lot harder. I have to use my own pin. It does spread out a little bit like that, so be careful when you're doing it. All right, so I got that all opened up. Then I have this white pigment by HTV, and again, I'll link everything in the description below, just so that you have that. I like this. I've been using that. So these ones I think I've tried, but I'm not quite sure how I like that. But let's see here. We have the resin going, and there's a little bit of bubbles, but I've never really had a problem with this. Not too much of a problem with this resin. Like all those tiny little bubbles seem to go away. So I am going to put about up to the line here, like where this design goes. I think these are 2-ounce containers, so it'll be a little less than 2 ounces, but let's do that. And a little bit more. Oh, I hate when I get resin everywhere. I just wanted to thank everyone that comments on my videos. It really helps out it helps me out, like people finding me. I guess the more comments you get, the more people end up viewing for some reason, which is great. I love all your comments because they're all such great tips, and I plan to implement some of them. Actually, I have to go back through the comments and like write everything down because there's so many good tips for me to try out. I've been putting out videos that are a little bit older. I'm trying to use up all the video clips that I've used. But so that's why I haven't been able to do any tips. I mean, try out any of the tips that people have said. For the white, I think I will actually go ahead and, well, the white comes later when you do the flower coaster, so I'll save the rest of that. There's about, let me get down, almost 2.5 ounces left in this, which is going to be too much. So that's all right, though. I'm going to start mixing the colors here. And it's been about 10 minutes. So let's get, oh, that didn't really put a good hole in it. I'm going to have to do that again. Okay, let's see. Because it's having a hard time coming out. Well, there is a hole. I got ink all over me. Wow, that's difficult to get out. Well, I don't know what to do with this. I'll get back to that. Let's try the purple. Purple definitely has better hole. And I did about 3, 4, 5 drops. Let's try this. Hopefully the hole is better. Ooh, I would say that's 4, 5 drops. And what's wrong with you, pink? I don't know what's wrong. I'm going to try this other. It comes with these too. Oh, geez. Okay. Did that work better? I hope. If not, I'm going to have to use like a pair of scissors or something. There you go. 4, 5. Okay. Let me get some stir sticks here. And I have a little tray here. I like to use these old stir sticks that already have resin in them. And I will put that back with the inks so I can find them easier. This and that kind of look like the same. Let's get these all mixed up. And it's still very liquidy. So I had my first market last Sunday. It's almost been a week, and I have a couple of videos of the market prep and market day. My resin didn't sell quite as well. I did get somebody buying a turtle, and a lot of people were looking at it. They like the bookmarks, and they also like that octo wall hanging a lot, but nobody actually bought too much. I'm gonna add more because it looks thin. And you know what? I think I might add a little mica powder to give it, make it a little bit solid. Let's see what we have. I have these chameleon mica powders, and I'm just gonna give it just a little bit of this magnolia sunset. Oh, that's not a little bit. That is a lot. Okay, so I guess we're giving it a lot. I should have a little scooper for that. It's still very pretty, but I didn't mean for that to be that much. So let me get that mixed in. Jeez. Okay. So that's definitely going to be solid, but that's all right. We really weren't planning anything for this one anyway. I'm going to wipe this down and then go with the purple. And should I do a little mica powder on this one too? I think so. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did 5 more. I like that little shimmer, you know, so I'm gonna grab, well, I think there is a purple one here. There it is, Ocean Amethyst. And I really just want a tiny bit, not too much. So I'm gonna grab this little spoon. And that's just a tiny bit. Perfect. So that spoon, I believe I got it from Temu. It's either Amazon or Temu, or sometimes Hobby Lobby, but I haven't bought that much from Hobby Lobby. So this one's a little bit more clear looking. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Again, if you've been here before, I like to work in the morning. It's actually 6:20 in the morning. My husband and I are planning to go on a bike ride sometime this morning. So hopefully I'll have this all finished before he gets up. And this is pink. Ooh, this is, it says it's peach, but it's like a hot pink. And it's very thin, like the color is thin. Let's give it a couple more. 4, 5. And I think that's it for the colors. See this one, how the bubble is like coming up, which is good. And you know what? I think I'm gonna give this a little bit of, I think I have somewhere, where is that? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I bought these. I believe I bought it in Temu, so it doesn't have a brand, but it looks like a hot pink, and I'm gonna add that on there. It's a fluorescent mica powder. I don't think it glows. I don't think I've ever tried it yet, so we'll see how that one goes. Well, that really didn't do much. That's all right. I think that's fine. We'll just keep it the way that is. Should I add one more? I'm gonna add one more. We can change our mind, right? Go with the flow, I believe. So, one more scoop. Okay. There is that. Okay. Okay, that's nice. So I met another resin artist at the fair, which was really cool. I didn't get a chance to glance too much at her work, but you'll be able to see it kind of like on my market day video. She was really sweet, and she said if I needed any tips, I told her I was a beginner. She said to send her a message, and I definitely will do that, just so that, you know, it's kind of nice to meet some other artists that do the same thing as what you do, and just kind of be like online friends. Or actually, she's in Colorado, so we don't have to be online friends. We could be actual, like, you know, meet each other at the market and stuff. I don't know if she'll be there for the next markets. I didn't get to talk to her for too long. But, so for these ones, I'm going to do the geode. And then the other two, I'm going to try to do the flower bloom. Before I do that, I'm going to mix up my white. So let's do that real quick. I think I'll just use it up. Yeah. So there's a little bit left there, and of course I have my little bear molds here, just in case. Oh shoot! Looks like there's like a piece of hair in there. Let's get that out. Yep, it's cat hair. So I have two cats here, and I guess it's been on the trays that I work with, so that is something we want to get out. Okay, perfect. I'm not sure, I think it's here on the side. Yep, I got it. Okay, let's do the pigment. So I'm gonna use this, and let me wipe it down real quick, because the squeeze bottle, it's hard to work with, but there's one, and I'm gonna do, oh, that's a big scoop. So I think that should be good. This is the one that I quite don't know yet how to work with, the pigment powders. And looks like I got quite a bit. So that's really solid looking. That is super solid. But we'll see how that goes. All right, let's do the geode pattern. And I'm gonna start with this. Oh, I should have left some of the clear. Dang it. Okay. In between, but it doesn't matter. But let's just try this out. I am gonna put, like I said, I'm going with the flow. I have some crushed glass that I like to work with. Let me see if I can find it. Crushed glass, where are you? Here it is. All right, I put it in this old pill container, but it is just, and I'm just gonna put a tiny bit here in the middle. There, just a tiny bit for this one. And then let's get pouring. So I'm gonna start out just a little, maybe a little more. I sure hope I have enough for both. Okay. Kind of trying to make it even here. Okay. That's that. And then let's do purple. Ooh, the purple is pretty. That one wasn't a complete circle. There. Looks like I added more there. Okay. And let's do a tad bit of the white. Oops. Tad bit of the white. And I'm gonna wipe that off in this side over here. And then the pink, hot pink. Add a little bit more. Oh man, look, it's tilting. I mean, I think I'm like straight here, but oh well, we'll see how it goes. We'll just have to go with the flow. It's completely like not even. I'm gonna put this there. Actually, I'm gonna put the spoon there. So it goes that way a little bit. Oh, I don't know, we'll see. And then I started with this, so I'll do that again. And then this. A little bit more. Where's my little spoon? Like dripping. A little bit more. I'm gonna take this out. It's looking weird. All right. And then after the pink, we did the purple. Purple. Oh, I love that purple color. Looks so cool. And then fluorescent. Okay, that's weird. Why isn't it going that way? You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I really shouldn't. Just let it be. And then white. Let's do a little bit more white. A little bit more white. And are you gonna move on to there? I don't know if he's moving on to there, but it's moving, it's moving. Yeah, let's let it be. Okay. One more time. One more time here. And purple. And purple. And I think that's that. Should I do a white in the middle? Oh no. Did I mess up the thing? Oh, here. This one. This. And the last. And a little dot of white in the middle. Okay. that is that for the first one. And I'll put that aside and get another one. And I'm just gonna leave this as is, move it up here a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't move too much. I think it looks pretty cool. I really want to try to like do flowers with it, but I think we'll see what that does. And we'll work with this, and I'm not sure if there's enough for this one. I really should have, you know what? I'm gonna, because this is a lot of white. So I'm gonna add this here and see, give this one a little bit more solid look. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I like that. It's more of like a light pink. All right, so for this, I'm gonna spread this in between the two, and I'll start with the edges, I guess. You know what? I'll start with this in the edges. Spread it between the two. I think the problem that I used to do with these flower ones is that I would do too much with it, you know? Like I can't leave it alone. Oops, I think there was a piece of dirt over there. And then there's a piece of dirt over here. I shouldn't have done that. Ha! Looks like there's not enough. Oh no. What do I do? Trying to spread it over there. I mean, if I scrape this down, it should be okay. Scrape. So it looks like 8 ounces divided by 4. It looks like each of these will take 2 ounces. Each of these kind of molds. And that's depending on how thick you make it too. All right, that's that for that. That's kicked. And we'll do purple. The purple does not have a lot either. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this in it too. White. Because the flower blooms, they really don't take that much at all. I'm adding it to the pink too. All right. And that's too light for me, so you know what? I'm gonna add more of the color. More color, and I'm gonna add also more mica powder. Where are you? Ocean amethyst. Okay, I don't know if you can see me. There we go. Woo. Big chunk again. That's all right. I wanted it to be more solid looking. There we go. Okay, that works for me. And the consistency is still, what do you call it? Still liquidy, like watery. So I believe you kind of want it to be, I'm gonna put it around the edges here. And I'm gonna do a thin stream just so that, I can get it in both coasters and I don't run out. And then I'll just add some more later. once I get a thin stream. And I am always a shaky person. So, here. Oh, perfect. And here. Trying to even it out. The circle. Even this out. This one's lopsided. Can't get it straight. That's alright. See, it still kind of looks like a geode, but adding those white to it, the colors are completely different. Alright, that's fine. And then for the last color is this. And I added just a tad bit of white to that as well, but it didn't really change the color too much, which is good. I hope it still matches because I've used all different colors now. Mix and match and squeeze this to give it a little point. Oop. And that's pushing it out a little bit. This one's bigger. All right, and that's that for that. And then we're gonna draw in petals. So, I don't know. I'm just trying whatever out. There's nothing that I was trying to particularly work with. And look at this. I think I used up most of my resin on this one. There's a tad bit over there, but let's see, this one is pretty, it's very thin. So it's been quite a while. It should be thickening up. I'm gonna wait on it a little bit, just so you know, you want it a little bit thick, so it doesn't spread too much, I believe. I'm trying to plan. I guess I'll do like petals, like normal petals on this one. We'll see how it goes. I'll be back once it's a little bit thicker. So while I'm waiting for the white to get a little bit thicker, I scraped down the rest of the resin here. And I love to use just a spatula, because whenever I try to scrape it down with my stirring stick, it just doesn't get as much resin. You don't want to waste resin, it's expensive. So I try to get every single drop of it from the plastic cup, which makes it also easier to clean as well. So dual purpose. What am I gonna do here? For the leftover resin, which is about this much, that's not even 1 ounce, it's a tiny bit. I am going to use my bare molds, which I always use, these guys, and move him a little bit, give a space. I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2. bear molds, but I'm gonna put some, let's see, I picked out this silver, a silver one. Yeah, let's try silver. This is Stardust. I guess I'm thinking of coffee. Stardust. And can you see the bears? Okay, so I'm gonna put the silver glitter in the rest of the resin, and I'm gonna put quite a bit because I want it to be completely full of resin, so hopefully it won't sink. But I don't know if that affects the curing process. I know if you put liquid in there, sometimes it won't cure properly, but I think if it's like a solid, for example, like glitter or whatever, I don't think it affects it. It may affect it. We shall see, because I put quite a bit in there. It's very solid, and I don't know if it's gonna sink or not if you load it like that. But let's see. This looks like it's getting thick. And I'm gonna put it in his ears. Let it go down to his arms and his feet. Add one more scoop maybe. There we go. Oh, and somebody told me to put a drop of glue in here, excuse me, so that the glitter gets suspended and doesn't sink. I don't have any glue with me, so I won't be able to try that out, but that sounds terrific to me, and I will definitely get some glue. Thank you for suggesting that, and I can't remember your name right now, but I'll write it in the description, or like I'll put a little subtitle here. Thank you for that tip. I just remembered it actually. It was in one of my videos that I was making bears. Or no, octopus. Yeah. So, I don't know if it's going to be enough for another one. Get in the legs. Legs. Okay. I think there might be enough for another one. Let's do another one. And I'm going to just do it sideways here. Okay. Hopefully there's enough for another one. I'm going to scrape it down. So I had a lot of these little bears during the market. I thought they would sell pretty well. I made them into keychains and hung it in like a keychain rack. But nobody bought it for some reason. People looked at it, but nobody actually bought one. So I'm gonna have to rethink like my packaging, because I call them my worry bears. I didn't have time to put them in like a little backing for it, so I just hung it up as a keychain. But I really want them to be worry bears, and there's like a little poem that goes along with it. If you're a resin maker, you've seen those, I'm sure. Some people buy it in Temu, the little backing pieces, but I think I can make some. I just didn't have time, because I do resin and I do crochet and jewelry, so my husband says to concentrate on one thing, but I am a erratic crafter, which I know that some of you are too. I think a lot of people like to do all different crafts. I like it because sometimes I get bored with the one type of craft and I'm interested in doing something else again. Everybody knows that about me, so I have tons of crafts everywhere. And those that don't craft think I'm crazy. but my crafting friends and you guys understand. All right, so that's it for the bears. And it looks like I only have 10% battery remaining, so I hope that's enough. I'm gonna move this over to the other one. Yep, to the first poster that I made. Ooh, and that's looking pretty. I'm gonna have to show you guys what it looks like, but before that, let's get on with the white before I run out of battery here. Hopefully it'll be enough still. Well, it's still kind of, I don't know what's taking so long. I guess it's cold in here. Gosh, it's been like over quite a while. So I'm just gonna go for it. I do have a piping bag, but I think I'll just do this directly. What is that? I don't know what that is, but what am I gonna do? I'm trying to think here. Bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna do like bubbles. So start with this. I'm so nervous. I just want it to be perfect. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. Oh no! What did I do? I touched it. That's so annoying. Oh well, that's alright. We'll just go with it. I can't believe I did that. Ugh. Hopefully it'll still be alright, because we're gonna kind of work on it anyway. Like drawing the petals. I'm like trying to concentrate so I can't talk too much. Okay. Alright, so that's that. And let's try this one. Oh, I just did a continuous one on that. Getting thick. Let's redo those ones. They're pretty thin.
There we go.
And that's that. So it looks pretty cute. I'm gonna try to draw in a little bit of I don't know, make it pointy a little bit. So let's see, or just leave it. I don't know. I'm gonna pull it in a little bit here in between petals. In between, just to give it a little movement. Tad bit of movement. I just did both of those. And maybe I'll do it like all the way through, like that.
I think that looks cute.
You can tell that it got thicker already. Should I do a swirly swirly here in the middle? I think so, because it's kind of messy, right? So, swirly swirly. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to work on this one now. Pull it from the inside, outside going in. And I'm wondering what the heck that is. It's a hard piece. It's like dirt, I guess. Let's do some on this side so it's kind of even.
What?
Let's do some on this side.
A bit more here.
And that looks good. And let's do the swirly swirly on this. Start it over here. Swirly. Cool. I feel like I want to do points here though. Like point those out. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it. Leave it. See? This is what happens. I start picking, and then it just gets all messed up. I'm gonna do that there though. Just a tiny bit. Please don't have too much.
I don't have too much.
I'm gonna do it to here too. Just to kind of fix it. It's a little bit messy there in the middle.
Quite a bit.
Okay. Stop playing with it. Now why is it like... I'm telling you, I gotta stop messing. Alright, that's it. No more. No more. I still want to fix that part. Okay, one more. Just one more swirl. Oh yes, that's better. That swirl looks fine. So that's it. I'm leaving it as is. I'm kind of sad about that. I wonder if I can scoop that out. I really shouldn't. I should just leave it. Should I? Because you'll be able to see it in the end. Ugh, I'm gonna leave it. I think I'll leave it. It is what it is. It's there. I don't want to mess up, like, it's pretty, like, fixed right now, so just, I'm gonna leave it. Alright, so let me show you the other one. Okay, so my camera died while I was trying to do the bear, but I have him right here, and everything is pretty much done. I am doing, like, trying to do a close-up. I changed my battery, so I have 10%, 13% it says here. It's kind of brighter now. This looks darker on the camera. It seems like this is much lighter, but what happened to the purple on the edges? This one looks like it's, I really shouldn't touch it. Don't touch it, but I'm gonna touch it. Okay, there must be, like, it must not be even here or something, but I'm really pleased with how the petals turned out. I tried not to manipulate it too much, and I'm gonna move over here where I have the other ones. This is the first one that I did, the geodes, and it looks pretty cool. Again, it's lopsided. Look, you got like the color here, but none here. But it always actually looks different in the end, so we don't know what it's gonna look like. Should I pick it up? No, don't pick it up. I gotta keep telling myself that because I want to, like, tinker with it. But see how it's pulling in? That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool too, which I think this is gonna do it too. So here are the silver bears, and I'm gonna set this aside over there in our kitchen so that nobody touches it because I'm in the middle of the kitchen working. I really got to find a place. I might be able to do it outside now that it's summer, but I like to do it in the morning, so we just will maybe stick here. But anyway, that's this for now. I'm gonna try to see in a little bit if there's bubbles and then burn it with a lighter. I don't have a spray bottle yet for alcohol. I heard you could do that too, but I don't know if that's gonna mess up like the design. Huh, I found something. There's like a blob. I don't like that. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't mess. It's just a minor thing, minor. And I see one right there. I'm holding the camera now, so hopefully I'm not shaking too much. There we go. What about that blob? Okay, that's fine. No more, no more, no more. Okay, so I'm gonna end this and put it away so that I don't keep tinkering with it because I just saw something else here. What is that dot? What should I do? I moved it a little. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Whatever it is, it is. We will pray to the resin gods that they give us some good movement here. I will be back in 24 hours tomorrow morning to unmold this with you guys. And I probably will do another resin pour tomorrow, but that will be in a separate video. So, be right back. Hi everyone, I am back. It's been over 24 hours because I woke up a little bit later this morning. And I'm here to do my unmolding. And my cat is right here next to me watching. Hi, Pax. I don't know if you can see him in the camera. I don't think you can see him. But I am going to start out with these molds. And the pedaling turned out okay, but as I was thinking about it yesterday, I really didn't put any white underneath, like a clear one underneath. So I'm supposed to put a clear coat underneath. So I think this one might be a fail. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going to happen because I was looking at it on this side and it looks like it's just completely flat, you know? So I'm kind of sad about that because the petals on this side look really great. So I don't know what to do. This one, I was looking at it and I don't know, I think it might look nice. So I'm gonna start out with this one, which I believe is gonna be a fail. Ooh, so sad. Now I didn't fill it up all the way, so the edges are slightly sharp and that will have to be finished. Oh, especially right there. There's like a really sharp part. I'm gonna have to sand that down. And I don't have a Dremel right now, so I'm gonna have to do that manually, like with sandpaper or like a nail file, I guess. What do you guys use for that? Oh, and see this part? That's the part that had like a weird, I said there was like a weird something on it, like a hard part. And it's, of course, it's still stuck there. So, let's get to it. What's it gonna look like? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it is a splat. Okay, so that did not turn out nice at all. So you're supposed to have a clear thing underneath. This is a complete fail, I believe. So I don't know what to do with these. If you guys have any ideas of failed coasters, what do you do with them? Is there something I can put on top to do something about it? Or maybe this side? I don't know. I don't want to waste this whole block because this is just a splat. Well, you live and you learn. I'm gonna have to try that again. Hopefully this one isn't like that as well. because it's really pretty on this side. If anything, this could be like the main side, I guess. But let me take it off of the mold. That's one. And this is two. Okay, so let's get ready. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's got the layers. You can't really see the purple too much. It's more of like a pink one. And in the back, you can see the purple. I kind of like the back one better. I might add like a layer on top and make this the main layer. So this one, same thing. It's kind of alright. I'm definitely not too happy about it, but well, it's alright. I can't say too much. I do like this side better because you can see more of the colors. The pink and the other ones didn't work that well, and I wonder if it's because I didn't put that clear one underneath. So these are the two. I like this side better. That might be the main side. I'm gonna put like a clear resin on top. What do you guys think? Tell me what I could do with this one. Well, thank you for watching this video. It's a big fail for this one. This one is alright, but it could do better. I guess I just have to try again. Oops, sorry for moving the camera. I do have these guys, and these were like the excess ones. Oh, I'm noticing a little bit more bubble now as well. Let's do all these at once. Silver bears. Cute. Cute. I like these silver bears. So I'm going to make these into keychains, but that is for the demolding. I'm going to be doing another resin pour, but I think a little bit later. But well, thank you for watching right now, and comment, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you for watching, and come back again soon.